Miss Georgie Logdencio, Miss Laura Cordillera, and Mr. Panagin Howard. So we are currently a fourth-year nursing student of the University of Pasig City from PSM 4A. So shall we start, ma'am?
Okay, sige, go ahead.
So, ma'am, but before that, of course, we would like to ask permission, ma'am, to strictly record this whole interview, ma'am, if that would be all right with you. Of course, to ensure this interview, ma'am, will be purely interpretation of Jose Jose.
Okay, sige. I hope I will be able to answer everything that you'd like to ask.
Yes, ma'am. So now let us start. So, we would like to get to know you better, ma'am. Could you please identify yourself and tell us about your experience in the nursing profession?
Okay, so I'm Professor Marilyn Yoro. Formerly, for 29 years, I've been working in one of the university here in Iloilo, that is Central Philippine University. I've been the level coordinator from second year to level 4, and then I became the assistant dean, and I'm also the program director of the MAN, or the Master of Arts in Nursing, for the graduate program coordinator for 9 years. And I just retired last 2017 and transferred to the clinical. So currently I am the nursing service director of Metro Iloilo Hospital and Medical Center. So we started opening the hospital in 2018. I'm really the one who started, or what you call this one, prepared everything for licensing, in order for us to be awarded the license to operate. That's what they call the LTO. And after that, for 1 year of doing all the policies, the guidelines, the protocols, etc., we were able to, we were being awarded to open and to operate the hospital in July 2018. So we just recently, last July, celebrated our 6th anniversary. The 6th year pa lang na sa Metro Iloilo Hospital. Okay, but before I went to the academe, but of course, as a fresh graduate, I've been working in Iloilo Mission Hospital, in intensive care unit, and medical surgical area. Went abroad for 5 years and became the nurse supervisor in the ICU, medical ICU. And when I went home to get married, that's the time that I already joined the academe, and I served there for 29 years. And right now, retired as sa academe, and nag-part-time lang sa University of San Agustin, and at the same time, sa clinical area. So it's really the two different aspects of the role of the nurse in both in the clinical area as well as in the academe.
Wow, thank you so much, ma'am. What an honor to have you tonight. So we'll start with our interview proper. Miss Logdencio, please take the floor. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. I'm Logdencio, ma'am. So, ma'am, this will be an open discussion, ma'am, where we will go with the flow of our conversation. And feel free, ma'am, to share your stories, what challenges mo encountered, and a lesson from your journey. So, we can start. For the first question, ma'am, how did you prepare yourself for this role? What experiences led to your promotion as a chief nurse?
Before you become a chief nurse, there are certain qualifications that you need to follow. So one of the qualifications there that we were granted by the Department of Health is that you should have a managerial experience. So 5 years if you are the chief nurse. So another thing, aside from magkamit ng managerial, that means that they have been the head nurse. Sa managerial na siya. So, a nurse manager ka, it could be a head nurse ka, You could be also a nurse supervisor. So not in the academe, but it must be in the clinical area, clinical experience na siya kung to the nurse ka. So even though I am been an assistant dean for say the assistant professor, but it is not counted if you will be in the academe. So most likely ang imo nga supervisory or managerial skills must be in the clinical or in the hospital per se. So that's one qualification. Another qualification is that you should have a master's degree. So in my case, my major is nursing service administration. So minor ang education, but it's ang imong major will be on the clinical. So service or medical surgical would also be that one. So we have several actually master's degree program. We have the MSN, we have the MAN, we have NN. So all of this basta master's degree, regardless with the thesis or non-thesis, it is still acceptable as long as you have that master's degree. So those are the two major qualifications in order you to become a chief nurse. Because while it is very important that you have an experience to become a managerial or a nurse manager, because you are already in the verge of what we call managing already the whole na siyang nursing service. So it's not just only a matter that you directly take care of the patient, but you are managing already all the staff nurses in your facility or in the institution. So that is why that is very big. So in the private hospital, they call us director of nursing. But if you will be in the government or public hospital, they call you chief nurse. Those are the two major qualifications that you should have in order for you to become a nursing service director or the chief nurse.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
So since
So
Mommy
since mommy
mentioned,
mentioned,
there are
there
two
are two
major
major
qualifications,
qualifications,
but can you
but can
share
you share more
some
some
defining
defining
moments
moments
in your
in your
career
career
in your
in
life
your
that
life that
shaped you
shape you
as a
as a
leader?
leader?
Excuse
Excuse
me,
me,
pardon.
pardon.
Since you
Since
mentioned,
you
mommy,
mentioned,
about
mommy,
that
about that
two
two
major
major
qualification as
qualification
a
as
chief
a
nurse,
chief nurse,
but can
but
you
can you
share
share
some
some
defining moments,
defining
ma'am,
moments, ma'am,
sa imong
sa
career
imong
that
career
shaped
that
you
shape you
as a
as
leader?
a leader?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Shaped me
Shape
as a
me as a
leader.
leader.
Now,
Now,
your
your
experience
experience
really
really
counts.
counts, no?
So,
So
the
the
purpose
purpose
here,
here,
it is
it is
really
really
essential that
essential
you know
that
how
you
to
know how to
assess
assess, no?
assessing,
Assessing,
planning,
planning,
implementing
implementing
the
the
quality of
quality of
patient
patient
care. You'll
care.
be
You'll
able
be
to
able to
place that
place
in
that
all
in
of the
all
staff
the staff
nurses that you
nurses that
have
you have
for
for
effective
effective
management.
management.
So the
So
right
the right
nurse
nurse
there
there
must be
must be
appointed,
appointed,
and who
and
will be
who
in
will be in
charge in the
charge in
ward
the
or
ward or
unit. It
unit. It
depends on
depends
the
on
chief
the chief
nurse.
nurse.
So we
So
could not
we could
just
not
only
just
put
only put
somebody in
somebody
one
in one
position
position
like a head
like a head
nurse of a
nurse of a
special
special
area
area
if you
if
think
you
that
think that
particular
particular
person
person
don't have
don't have
any
any
qualification,
qualification
because
because
managerial na
managerial na eh.
they should have
They should
not
have not
to
to
assess the
assess
people
the
that
people that
surrounds them,
surrounds them,
the
the
plan
plan
on
on
scheduling of the
duties
duties and
and
other
other
documentaries,
documentaries,
and
and
how to
how to
implement in
implement in
providing
providing
quality
quality
patient care.
patient care.
If she
If she
himself or
himself or
herself
herself
doesn't know
doesn't know
about the
about the
quality care,
quality care, to be,
how could
how could
she or
she or
he
he
manage to be a
manage to be a
leader
leader
and
and
teach
teach
ang iyang
ang
mga
iyang mga
subordinates?
subordinates.
So,
So,
that's
that's
the
the
keyword there.
keyword there.
So,
So,
kinanglan
knowledgeable
knowledgeable
siya,
siya,
may
may experience
experience
siya,
siya,
and
and
skillful
skillful
siya.
siya.
So,
So,
because
because
all of
all of
these
these
things,
things,
no,
no,
they
they
are
are
very
very
responsible for
responsible for
articulating
articulating
the
the
values,
values,
no, of
no, of
being a
being a
nurse. That
nurse.
will
That
be
will
the
be the
integrity of
integrity of
our
our
profession
profession
and
and
its
its
practice
practice
for
for
shaping
shaping
our
our
social
social
um,
it's not merely na we try to consider na it is really a must for us, ni ara kita, that we have to consider our also social policies, no? Sino ang mga tao sa atong palibot, we should be also concerned about those things, no? So that we'll be able to communicate effectively, we'll be able to project a positive attitude towards our patients, and be receptive to the ideas of others. Because we don't want to hear na kasuplada nga ang klase sa nurse man. Ay, ano ka nurse manager? Doesn't know, walang utak, or something like that. So, we will be trusted by the people that surrounds us, most specifically our patients, no? That they try to identify us to be trustworthy for our profession. That is why it's very important in putting a cap on our head. That was before ako nang significant niya the importance of having a cap. But since you know already, recently, we are no longer wearing our cap because of the infection controls, and according to them, we are not washing or cleaning our cap, so harbors the infection. So that is one of the reasons why the nurses are no longer wearing a cap. And they are no longer wearing also white uniform because according to them, a white uniform it harbors also immediately any stain, any of the mga blood, unlike it's already a scrub suits or whatever. It's comfortable. No, I'm not wearing those things. So that's the new trend right now of a nurse. We are trying already to adapt to the westernized countries. Unlike before, mga young nurse, naka-white uniform, naka-dress, wala pants. If you are wearing pants, med-tech yan, you are not a nurse. Wearing a white cap, white shoes, duty shoes, not a plastic, not a rubber, something etc. So we are really identified as trustworthy profession. Ano kaya kung nurse kaya sa una do. So, grabe, gid ang pag-tanaw sa inyo, sa mga tao. No? Do you agree with that? Even if your parents are nurses, they usually would like that their children become a nurse someday. So, siya pala, lalaki na nurse, unlike during our time. I have only 2 classmates who are male. Hindi pa na sigurado kung male ha. Pero right now, it's almost half of the, half na yung section males, or let's say there's so many males na, and there's so many opportunities. I would like to tell you, opportunities for male nurses than female. Panawan nyo bla subuang mga chief nurses wala. In the district hospital, there's so many already male chief nurses. So don't expect na kailangan kung babae, ikaw lang ginaya maka-chief nurse, chief nurse, walang karapatan ang mga lalaki. No. Nowadays it's no longer that. Even in the academe, look at your what to call this one, the director of the research. It's a male. Then we have also the dean of the college or the dean of the school of nursing are already mostly are male. The president or the chairman of the different what do you call this one, mga groups. We have the Philippine Nurses Association, we have the ANSAC, we have the NCNAC. There's so many male nurses already. So pinagdaan, ang tanan na members of the PNA are almost male. So ilang president, ilang board of directors are male. So we cannot say that women should fight for their rights. No, it's no longer. 20th century is already different thing. Okay?
Yes,
Thank you
so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Si Mr. Panagito, gusto niya mag-chief nurse. So, questions.
Okay, ma'am, when it comes to challenges and solutions, are there any challenges have you faced in your role, ma'am, and how do you address them?
Okay. So there's so many challenges actually. I've been since when I was still a staff nurse, pero it's more lang anay sa managerial na lang. Kaya ang staff nurse is different thing. So pwede mo na siya yung ma-handle kung staff nurse ka lang because you still have the head nurse. But if you are already the chief nurse or the director of nursing, it's really difficult to handle those challenges. So the first challenge that usually is handling people. Magamba ka handling people, they are the staff nurses. Muna siyang namin ko handling people ha. They are the staff nurses that surrounds you or the nurses na lang. Kaya lang ang staff ha. Nurses na lang. They have different characteristics like competency on the professional characteristics that they have. Lain-lain school na graduate. They have different competency as I have mentioned. No, level of knowledge is also different. I usually don't mention din ka na-graduate. I don't do that. But you'll be able to see the difference from one school to another school. No, but for me, it really depends on a person. So wherever kung diin siya na-graduate, but it depends on a person ang iya competence. Because na-feel ko na kung interested siya in her job or in his job, dali siya maka-learn. So usually wala gid ko gahambal sa ila din ka nag-graduate. I don't ask that kung professional na siya. Another is the personal characteristics of the person. That's one challenge that I have, no? Lain-lain personality kada tao. Now, the other one is, as I have mentioned, personal characteristics, respect for others, their attitude, their communication skills. Umupagin ng isa. There are some nurses, once they have already gained the tenure that they have, they usually would not respect you already as ano. Though medyo ng konting ano lang, ng konting experience and they have gained already, like for example, nag-tenured na siya, nag 2 years na siya, nag 3 years na siya. Amo na ganing you have heard somebody na tubuan na sang sungay. So they don't already respect whoever you are. So their communication skills already nadula na. So that's another. So how do I handle those things? No? So that communication, their respect, their attitude, no, do nadula na pati ang ila compassion towards their work. So how do I handle those things? Kaya amo ginang pinaka-challenge. I would say, buot ako sa buot ha. So the way I talk to them in a nice way. But once already, amo na nga balila, pag napuno ka na, no, then that's the time already they're able to see you. But for a while, you have to call them individually. So that's what I did. Close door, meeting, never mugid sila that you have to look down on them and you have to what do you call this one, inang pakahuyan mo siya sa iban. No, you don't do that. So you have to call individually, talk to them. Is there any problem to me or how do I handle the situation? So may problema sa leadership ko, would you like to tell me? And I am also willing to learn and change. So wala man. So that's the time that they'll be able to know that they themselves have their own problems. So gina-displace nila. So but you should know that I would rather act as your second mother. So that means that you are disrespecting your mother. So ano, would you like me to immediately give you insubordination, a letter, recommend you? Kaya ang insubordination actually dali ng immediately is dismissal. That's the penalty kung maubrahan ta ka. Because hindi ako pwede maano kay I am in the higher rank. You are lower. So pwede ta ka ma-accusar sa insubordination. So ang ginang-una, what I did to that kind of attitude, dira mo siya na-discover na agaan mo na siya. So, nag-open up kami, amo ng amon communication with one another, nag-open up kami. So nag-gain namon ang trust with one another. So rapport, nag-gain namon nga duha. And then after that, so several months and until now, we're already okay, and she actually changed her attitude. Naging compassionate siya. Naging respectful siya. So kilala niya mo kung hindi, nag-say na siya good morning. So that's how I handle one thing. So makita niyo na siya actually even in your classmates kung new ka mo. So those things. So that's how I did, and maybe accepting, no, the role that I expect to please everyone. Maybe there's so many who really likes me, but I could not really say 100% they like you as a leader. So may ara gid na iya nga negative na side. So that's usually I try to handle getting to know them. So kung daw wa ya, but never mo gid sila pakahuyan. So tawag mo sila, close door, and then you're not going to tell anyone, amo ni natabo, amo ni siya, amo na siya. So, wala gid siya minabatian from me about that. So, that is why I gain respect from her. So, until now, nami ni siya, and then okay na kami nga duha, communication. I even recommended her for one of the magiging head nurse because tenured na siya. So, amo na siya. So, she was able to display already a good leadership, a good managerial skills, may good communication. So, able to attend all the seminars that I wanted her to attend. So, naka-able man siya maka-assist sa mga new na mga staff, manage na kung may bago may mga trainee siya nga under sa iya, and then able also to help the students na in their section, management siya to supervise the students. No? Namin nakita siya yung actually ang attitude niya. So, there will be a smooth function in the ward actually. So, I really ensure that there will be patient safety care already with regards to her leadership. So, that's the most challenge. Damo pa ko actually challenges, pero doon mo ginamdamin kung pinakaano, ang tao gid siya nga it's really difficult to change, to mold a person. Kay dako ni siya eh. Hindi pa siya nga gamay nga you are there to care for them. They are already professional. Pareho na kamo ka level, lain na ang position. So, how you be able to handle those situations? So, amo ginangako nga pinaka ano. And then amo tong ginamba ko sa inyo, different pa lang nga schools, lain-lain ang competency level. So what I did, I created a program, a training program, ang tawag namin nga Nurse Enhancement Training Program. It lasts for a month, but for 2 weeks lang nga wala sang salary. After that, may allowance na dayon. So it's already a minimum of 485, nearly 500 na siya a day until ma-recommend na siya for probationary period. So, amo na siyang one of my legacy man siya. I started that particular program. We're in other hospitals already nga old na siyang hospitals nang consider nila nga ang akong enhancement program, it's not a volunteer program. Hinablang iban for more than 6 months, for more than a year, volunteer paghihapon, wala allowance, wala sweldo. But they were able to surprise that during the pandemic, sila, ang ilang mga iban nga sections were closed because of lack of nurses. Never in Metro Iloilo Hospital that were able to close one unit or one department because we have ample, hindi man gid nga at times lacking man, but pwede pa siya ma-manage nga gihapon. There are two nurses with 18 patients they're able to handle and cope with that particular workload. So, pag wala kami kaagi nga nag 12 hours, 8 hours gihapon na mo shifting because amo pag isa ka concern sa mga nurses, kung mag 12 hours na shift, kapoy na sila and they don't like already nga. So, tama na gid ka they don't have already time for their family, time for themselves, the work and work and work. So I know you young people, you don't like that. So gusto niyo kinala may work balance, no? Okay, so I think those two lang anay ang aton nga mga challenges kay 6 years pa naman lang ako sa work. But in life na ya sa private life damo pag challenges but sa ano lang in the hospital those are the two major challenges that I have. Kay kung sa work yeah, I don't consider that a challenge because everything I do kung may experience ka do walang mahirap because you know already how to handle those things. Ang good lagi man actually is to handle are the different people that surrounds you. Kung sa job ya, pwede mo na siya yung ma-learn eh. Pwede mo siya tunan mo lang, basahan mo, you could ask opinions from others, then you'll be able to cope and do it. Pwede kang makasik sang advice, or kinanglan may somebody who's going to mentor you. So, walang problema kung sa job or be able to handle it actually immediately. Okay? Okay? I hope I got ano ha? I
Yes,
was
ma'am.
able to answer your questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So since
ma'am.
our project, this project, ma'am, is about nursing leadership and management, we would like to ask, ma'am, if what innovations or changes would you like to see in nursing leadership and management?
So actually, ang vision ko gid actually sa nurses, no, they should have, it's not only nga it's a requirement, but I want for every special areas that I have, that they have a certain qualification. May certification sila. One that I have done already is that my dialysis nurses, they are new, young, no experience in dialysis, but I was able to make a training manual and it was approved by the Department of Health and they accepted that that would consider ang training manual as already certified sila as dialysis nurse. So I had to do after that 6 months nga training, pero may salary na siya ha, ang training na dira sa Metro Iloilo. I'm just talking about Metro Iloilo. Because in other institution, like in ang dialysis center alone, not in the hospital, you yourself kung trainee ka, you will be the one to pay the institution for 6 months of training in order for you to be given a certification. In Metro, new graduate siya. Using that training manual that I have made and approved with the Department of Health, for 6 months siya nga training after that. So, able na gid siya ka-function independently. Ginpakuha siya sang exam, no, sponsored by the RENAP na siya. And then, iya man na sang core bridge nga ano, nagkuha sila sang exams. Dugod man siyang actual exam, but they really have to study and attend a seminar. May certain number of hours na sila. And after that, they were already known as CRN. So, Certified Renal Nurse Practitioner. So, amo na siya. That's one that I developed that in our, ano. So, mostly, if I have seven Abika staff nurses in the dialysis. So, 4 of them were already certified. May certain pa siya nga ano nga qualification eh. That you have been there in the institution, may training ka na nga at least no 6 months and then naka 1 year ka na nga dapat as a staff nurse in the dialysis. Ma-attend ka pa sa mga seminars and after that, ma-take ka sang exam. Do first bala ma-CGFNS ka or ma-state board exam ka before you will be awarded a certification. Okay, that's one I have done. Another thing is in the intensive care unit. So in the intensive care unit, may ara kita ginatawag na critical nursing certification. So, well, may isa lang na naka-receive. She's our head nurse. And then others are still ongoing pa. Because budlay man, nag-work sila eh. They are not also excuse sila mo na nga mas study leave sila for 1 month, for 2 months, and then with pay. The hospital could not afford that. So that is why it is on their own pace. Kaya ang manual na ginakuha nila, modular ina siya. according to their own pace man siya. So before they will be those certain pila na siya ka modules that they have to learn. Then after that they will be awarded as critical nurse na siyang certification. Na siyang gina-work out pa naman kung may isa na siya nakatapos, and that is our head nurse. And then another thing that I am working right now is in the emergency room. So we are almost 90% na. All the nurses should be trained in emergency nursing, trauma nursing, so dapat kinanglanan nila. They have done already all of them for the BLS, ACLS, PALS, your pediatric advanced life support, and NALS. Because if you will be assigned in the ER, emergency room, not only that, ang ginahandle mo are just adult. So, may imminent delivery dira. Kung ER nurse ka, wala ka choice. You still have to handle. Hindi ka nakatawag sa imminent gani a delivery. Hindi ka nakatawag sa DR nurses or midwife. But you are a nurse, so dapat may ara ka gid na certain certification. So, ang NALS naman ayan, neonatal naman na siya nga advanced life cardiac support. So, double training kung ER nurse ka, then almost finished na kami na. Ang wala pa is this is expensive amo ni siya ang ato na ginatawag nilang ambulance nurse na siya nga training. So for that may separate na siya, that's very expensive. So emergency management training, something amo na basta sa ambulance na siya. And because level ano kami, ang ambulance namon is level 3. So we need an EMT nurse, emergency management na training nurse, kinalami atagi. So manog resign kay it's because of the application abroad. So I need to train again another one. So mahal. So that is why ang gani once you will be trained, you have to sign up actually that you're not going to leave the hospital for depende sa amount ang gingasto sa imo. For example, 10,000 no ang and below ang ginbayad sa imo, then you're going to serve the hospital for 6 months. Kung more than that, 1 year, so na etc. or 2 years, so depende. It depends na sa iya na sang human resource na level. So they are the one to sign you up na duman, pa-train ka namon, but you need to serve, and then everything will be paid by the hospital, but you need to serve the hospital because of that. So amo ni siya mga certificate courses ang tawag po ni sini. So mga trainings with mga 6 months or more nga mga duration. So nang ginuna ko ani ang mga specialty na areas. Ang next ko pa ng program, wala po ko is about sa operating room. Ang OR nurses pa, wala pa ko sa may but usually amo pa lang yung tatlo sa ER, dialysis or the HDU, and then sa intensive care unit ng mga training programs. So, kadamo kung ka, nursing director, and you are supported by the administration, kadamo kagid sa mga bulig actually sa mga ato nga nurses. Kadasig nga daan subong sa turnover sa mga nurses. Nagpasalamat na lang kung nag-close ang US. Once mag-open naman ni ang US, ano naman ni ang ako mga problema. Dako naman siya nga problema. At least subong ang open ng Singapore and Germany, do medyo jutay lagawa ang nagalakat dira ng mga areas. Pero kung mag-US na gani ang open, damo na ko gadaan ng mga nurses nga pass na sila sang NCLEX. So, kulang na lang sa ila is actually why pa sila kakuha sang mga English nga exams kay may na siya may tawag mo may expiration na date, so it's just only last for iban 6 months, iban 1 year. So that is why kinala ko makuha sila kung manuglakat na lang sila kay kung hindi ma-repeat naman sila sa exam, and that is very very expensive actually. Okay? So, amo ng training program namon, I am also inviting you, mag-graduate ka mo, kaya na ka mga daan ga-hold man sa inyong clinical experience, you just come, apply, and it's really open for you. Ito almost, ang assistant nursing service director ko is an Agustinian. Agustinian siya nga graduate. So, most of my head nurses are also Agustinian. So, mga San Agustina sila gawa. Okay? Sa umuna ganihambag ko, may diversity kami. Lain-lain ka mga lain-lain, mag personality sa isa kag isa. But anyway, I was able to handle those things naman siya. Hindi man siya gid tanan, almost nga tanan sila do. Mga may ara gid just certain nga iba man. Siguro sa mga inyong mga classmates may ara man ina, no? Hindi lang siya ano. Okay, sige.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am, before we end this interview, no, can we ask ma'am last na lang, ma'am, for any advice ma'am would like to give to us as a nursing student, ma'am, or student leaders and aspiring chief nurses looking to follow in your footsteps, ma'am?
Oh. Actually, for me, sa journey ko ha, I really actually wanted to become, no, to really have a position. But I did not aspire to become a chief nurse. Pero ano ko ginaiya to ko gid. Sa inyo nga nursing leadership and management, ara na da siyang topic, what are the different qualification? So kung amo ng qualification, I usually don't waste my time. Wala ko yan ng ano, or even I am married, but I told my husband, I did not get married just only to become a housewife. Nag-study ko yan in order for me that I have my own profession. So I have to also fulfill my dream. So I really actually, wala ako may na-waste even months, no? Pag-graduate ko kinanglan, may ano ka gini a certain point. Kay kung wala ka sang goal, then most likely, kung ano lang, kung ano lang din yung open, di ba? But for me, yeah, I already see to it that less than less than 2 years lang ko nagstay in the Philippines. Nag-go abroad na ko. Actually. Pero ang ako lang gid nga, nagadali ko nga mag-go abroad. No? 1 year and 8 months lang ako nga, actually ang ako nga experience. But I was already hired as a staff nurse in Taif, Saudi Arabia. So, as a nurse na siya, amo na gani, insigida, naka-intensive care unit ako. But I am in the Ministry of Defense and Aviation. Hindi siya sa, hindi siya sa MOH, ang Ministry of Health. So, Defense and Aviation is a different thing. So, ang imo na dayang tanan ng mga pasyente na ninyo are enlisted men na siya, mga military, relatives of the military, family of the military. So, different ang military mag-ano sang sa. But our chief nurse is a white, magamaka white, either Canadian, British, no, or an American. So, do dira gihapon. When I went there, lain siya actually ang 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 experience mo diri sa Pilipinas compare dito. So it's the first time that I saw an electronic bed dito sa ila 1980s pa lang na ha. Aton niya, my experience is galing-galing pa ang bed. Never pa ako nakatang bed na electric, no? Ang push button na lang, pwede mo na siya ma-up, ma-down, no? Ma-Trendelenburg position, push lang button. Ano lang na. And then you want to move the patient from side lying to prone position, then one push button, but of course you have to strap the patient. So dito it's really a no-no that your patient will going to develop the cubitus ulcer because we have a bed there, basta bedridden ng patients wherein may certain ka na ang number nga the patients are being mobilized. No, ginauyog na siya. And then ang iyan na siya nga bed though what we call diriya bag-o pa lang ni siya ang air mattress. Have you seen an air mattress? Wala na kami gagamit subong sang egg mattress na. But it was already 1980s pa lang. Now they are already using those things. Wala na to gagamit sang egg mattress. So diriya pagaling ko pa sa Pilipinas naka-egg mattress pa siya. And then we always try, we were taught that you always have to count the number of drops patient using your second hand. Amo na gani nga kita may watch, dapat may second hand requirement gina siya as a student nurse, right? Pero ya wala na kaya kinanglan basta wala kaya sang watch ya because all the patient has an infusion pump. So, touch mo lang ang imong IV fluids, then how many number of drops that you want, i-count lang na. Kung wala ka sa number of drops, how many hours ma-consume siya, hambal mo na 8 hours, iset mo lang for 8 hours, ma-appear lang siya kung you didn't need a calculator already that you need to compute for the number of drops. Sa aton diriya, sa fundamentals of nursing, may exam gid kita with regards to that. So, in short, those are my experience. I would recommend to you if you really would like, you love your profession. So you have to heartily follow your path, your dream. Dapat you count every experience that you have to count. You have to be serious with your profession. If you want to take the exam, do it. Meaning to say, you don't have to wait inabla mga manyan habit was lang kumatuon. You really have to do it right now because you are not going to repeat it already for tomorrow. Kung ano ka man, what you call this one, ang success mo, it's really in your hands. Sa imo na siya eh. Nobody can help you but only you yourself. Kung gusto mo na siya. But of course, we need somebody that we're going to inspire you. Maybe you have a loved one, maybe you have a parents. So, wala gid problema na. Normal ina siya. No, no. But don't take it so seriously that it would affect you yourself. So, I would rather say that ano lang, focus lang gid ha. If you really would like to become a nurse, you have to focus yourself because at times kung wala ka nakafocus most likely don't expect on Sunday. So kinanglan you have to do it but ato as I have mentioned may balance ha work life balance ka man. So not always that you have to work but it must be balance ka man nga you have also to give time for yourself no. So amo di kaning hambal ko do it right now as a fourth year you should have an individual work plan importante siya. So this is clear plan of action of yourself. You have to organize, manage your daily able to achieve your. So that's very important. And you could ready an example, set an example to your younger brothers, younger sisters, or even to any family member that you have your professional capacity. So happy pa siguro si parents mo if you are because you yourself you are accountable for your own work performance. Remember that nobody. So kung maano ka man you're be able hindi mo man na siya sili nga wala ka gid kaagi error. Don't take it so serious. It's part of life but during ako may error ka man you'll be able to learn from that. Hindi ka you'll be meeting hindi man siya kamo sina kung first ano lang get focus lang get action, response of the patient. So, gin-change na nila ang narrative na nga, but focus na lang kung anong problema sa patient, amo na lang imo nga i-record so that you're not going to place everything on the charts, amo na naubra mo, but you still have to more time in taking care of your patient. So, isa pa gid ang importante aside sa focus mo sa imong job is ang imong attitude. So, if you are already working, collaboration with your colleague, it's very, very important. No man is an island. So, you really have to ask. Hindi ka man sa self nga, you know everything. You really do have to need help. You really have to ask, no, for those older for you, no, para nga dira ka man maka-learn actually, no, for that. So, okay. So, I think those are the things that okay kaya. No, madya ko doon nag-istorya lang ako sa inyo sang akong mga mga experiences. But I hope that I have given you something,
Yes,
no?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Damo-damo ito
Yes,
mo
ma'am.
learn
Naway
sa
kami na learn, ma'am.
and my idea.
Pero welcome gid ka mo ha. Welcome gid ka mo sa Metro Iloilo Hospital. I hope that because I preferred nga I'll be retiring soon. Hey, siling ko I'm already 65 years old. Kung bala nga, siling ko daw ma-retire na ako sa clinical. So, itry ko lang. I hope mag-graduate naman kamo kay 4th year naman kamo. I hope that I'm still there for you. Kay, basta as long as, para ko, I'm really willing to help you. So, tanawan nyo bala ang mga nag-graduate na and new graduates, pandemic pa na sila, but they are already seniors na sila. Consider ko na sila mga senior. They are already manning the different areas that they are right now because they are already effectively manage their work, So, kadali sila mag-learn because of naka-focus bala sila, ang ilang mind, no? So, I hope na wala ko yung mga personality disorders na ginahandle. May amo malang may isa o duha malang na sila. So, I'll be able to handle those things malang. Sige. So,
Yes, ma'am. Actually, all of us, ma'am, already have been exposed, ma'am, sa Metro Iloilo. And one thing nga, naging favorite gid namon nga rotation ang Metro because everyone, every staff was very accommodating gid, ma'am, and very gid sila nga willing to teach all of us as nursing students. Kag no wonder nga amo na kabot mga staff dito because they're under the supervision of a very competent leaders, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. That's why we are very appreciative with your time, for sharing your time and wisdom with us today, ma'am. This interview was very insightful gid para sa amon. For sure, these learnings will be embedded in our hearts and minds. And of course, we will also share what we learned to you today to our co-nursing students as well. So your insights will inspire many aspiring nurse leaders as well. So we really appreciate your dedication and contributions, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us your time today.
Thank you.
yes, so.
Thank you, Ginaw. Sorry,
Gid,
Gid.
also for waiting for me because ang husband ko blaga 3 times a week nga naga-dialysis ti Saturday. TTHS na siya. So, bago lang gid kami ko si Kudali lang. I-prepare ko siya anay, gimpakaon, and then amuto ka na nga late ako naka-open.
Grabe, what an honor and privilege, ma'am, to have you today.
Sige, I hope that I was able to to give you something. Ha? Thank you man sa
Yes, ma'am.
pag-invite man sa akin. Sige.
Okay, ma'am, before mo ma-end, ma'am, pwede ako ka-screenshot naman for the documentation po.
Yeah, sure. Sige, okay.
Okay,
Sige, ma'am,
guys.
mag-eyeglasses ginagaan.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, going back. Okay, smile, guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Ikaw lang ka mo?
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much, ma'am.
May ara pa kami
Actually,
mga
ma'am,
pod.
We're like 8, pero some of our group mates, ma'am, are in Cebu right